guys, and welcome to the 1st to the 7th of March of Rapid Growth Weekly Vibes. So we are in March, we're over February, we're already in the third month of the year. Can you believe it? It's like, where has time gone? I feel like this year's going a little bit faster than last year for some reason. But also, I guess last year felt really, really long because we had so much stress, so much strain that it feels like time slows down. But when we're having fun, when things are going a little bit better, time seems to go by really fast. And that's kind of like the experience that I'm having here a little bit as well. But I find also that this week we'll have a lot of great positive ideas coming in, a lot of great communication will be starting to flow back and forth. It's almost like there's a bit of a high energy coming in as well. It's like the burden and the shackles of last year is starting to really slowly fall away, and they have been. But this week you're going to start to feel that more. You're going to feel the freedom a lot more as well than what we have been in the past. And now because of this fast energy also, you're going to feel, you want to be busy, you want to get things done, you want to tick off that to-do list, run some errands, things that you've been putting off. You're going to feel a new flow of energy coming in to finally get these things done. But here's the catch. So when you do go into that state, when you do feel that communication of wanting to say things, wanting to get your ideas and your projects across with other people, be mindful, because what I feel even with myself a little bit is that the energy is so high, the need to get things done is so strong that perhaps what you communicate, perhaps what you want to say or do can come around a little bit too strong as well. So it might actually even come across as being negative or a little bit too demanding, or maybe a bit aggressive by some other people, who's probably at the receiving end of that. So just be aware of that so that you could communicate with mindfulness. You also do what you want to do with mindfulness. Have an awareness also of your attitude and your approach to it as well. And now with this approach as well, make sure that it's channeled into the right errands, that it's channeled into the right projects. Remember that you don't just jump into something and because this energy needs to go somewhere, right? It really needs to just be dispersed. Whereas for me, it's a little bit harder because I'm now here in quarantine for 5 days in a hotel, and it's tough. Like, I have all this energy and it needs to come out, and I can't just, I feel like I need to move around as well because my creativity really relies on my environment. So I like to move around and to be in different places and spaces to get my inspiration as well. So I kind of have to channel that inspiration now in a different way, right? You see what I mean? So sometimes your environment might not necessarily allow you to do the things that you want to do in a way that you used to with this new burst of energy that's perhaps coming in. So just be aware of that flow as well. Also, if you have unresolved anger, some deep-seated wounds related to, powerlessness, injustices from the past or perhaps even recent past, be aware of this energy flow, because this can actually aggravate that. And this is where this potent flow of energy can be coming from, which is actually unresolved pain as well. So be mindful as well. That's why I'm putting a lot of focus on communication as well. So just apart from this communication as well, you might also feel that the energy comes so fast that you might feel a little bit uninspired, after this energy burst. It's like you jump into something, 5-10 minutes, you get into it, you're really excited, or maybe a day later, and it's like, so your batteries just went from 0 to 100 back to from 100 to 0. Okay, so you might feel that it's a sense of lack of motivation or feeling uninspired. Be careful of this ping pong, right? It's like ding, 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 ding. You're going to feel like you're going to be doing that. So whatever you tackle, whatever you do, whatever you want to, perhaps communicate, projects you want to kickstart or do, have an awareness of that as to perhaps the intention behind that, right? That's super important, the intention behind that, because that intention needs to be clear. It needs to have a strong, solid foundation, or perhaps at least a purpose. Have a strong purpose behind that, because if it doesn't, you're going to go from 100 to 0, and you're going to feel really like, just blah, and you might channel that negative energy perhaps into, say, gossip, or just something that's not necessarily as constructive as what it probably should be. So that's what we have for this week. So guys, also check out what's coming up. We have the Mastering the Anxiety workshop also coming up at the end of March. It is to resolve underlying and subconscious trauma behind anxiety. So if you've been struggling with anxiety, or you know someone who does, this is going to be a life-changing event. I've put years and years of research together for you in 2 jam-packed full days. So anyone can come to this event. No prerequisite is required. So see you there on B Square. Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling it because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!